Hey everybody, before we think of, you know, relaxing and assuming that everything is fine, we need to understand one thing. And you need to listen to me now keenly and carefully. And even if all the other videos I might have done them for entertainment, at least there are others that you need to instinctively differentiate from entertainment. Some are serious information that you need to take in, and not just you. You need to share them with those who you love, because absolutely, someday if something goes to mess and you heard from me, trust me, you're gonna blame yourself to hell, and you're not gonna like it. Okay? So, oh my god, I don't know whether you guys will understand that I'm not trying to make fun here. It's a serious issue that I need you to understand. Spread to those who you care about, even those who you don't care about. At least no one wishes a hell for anybody. But we have to take it logically, and we must realize what we are missing here, and we get back to the track. Have you seen the US, the American demonstrations? Have you seen it lately? Wow, maybe you don't have the time to look for such stuffs, but I'm gonna tell you this. I watched, and what I found from those people, we don't need to be assimilative of everything, but at least it doesn't cause any harm when you copy the right thing. When you copy the positive things, doesn't cause any harm. I know it's painful when I'm talking about this, because I learned that we might assume things because we are living today, but you don't know. Maybe some years to come, I'll have a kid who I'll have to bring up in this environment. And it is so hard for me to even imagine that. And therefore, I want to be honest with you right now. You need to take this to the heart. Spread it as much as you can. In fact, if this can go all the way to people who are listened, too widely, please tell them. Let them at least be bringing educative stuffs. Example is, you can send this to someone who you know that is being listened to, makes great shows, or you even write in your own words, but let them understand that we need to be educated. We need to educate our people. People are going astray because of lack of knowledge. Recently, everyone in America, and if not everyone, most of the people are against the current president. But what I want to draw to them, or rather from them, is this: they are all having that oneness. According to the videos that I've seen, they're so touching. Like, there are some of the people who came out because of US aid, and yet they're Americans. You understand that? Do you get that really? They're not going to be affected by that. I mean, so negatively, because they are not from other countries that the US aid helps. But they still demonstrated with others, and trying to say that you should take care of others as humans. They didn't want to see them as different people, but they saw them as their fellow human beings. Jesus. Are you people understanding what I'm trying to say here? I was trying to imagine, leave alone a country itself, if it was a certain community that was being fought. As much as it is not yours, you tend to not care at all. You tend to mind your business. You tend to play your ground. But I'm asking, up to when will we understand that everyone else, regardless of the community they come from, they are our fellow human beings? We are created in God's image. Since we all need each other, I wish we understand this, right? It is very okay to demonstrate, it is very okay to protest, but at least listen. I did not them I don't did not see them, you know, burning down houses, destroying people's businesses, don't know what to say. I wish you take this seriously. I wish you just take this seriously. You need to change. We need to change, okay? Like, as much as we want to protest, as much as we need to go on those roads and be as mad as we want, remember, we are all trying to attain one goal, okay? Stop stealing from other people. Let's stop. I know we are the unstoppable Gen Z or whatever you may call it. And I belong there too. I'm not talking like someone from another country. I belong here in Kenya. But at least let us understand that we are not doing the right thing. Yeah? Have you ever thought about how people burn tires? Have you ever thought about it for a moment? You know, let me tell you something. I know for those people who have decided to dampen their hearing, those people who have decided to not hear anyone, they won't. But at least if you can see this video, you need to listen carefully. Burning of tires is so harmful. And think about this for a moment. It can, cause even problems like diabetes, okay, bronchitis. It does, yes, it does. But yet you burn them on the roads, on open grounds. When you think that you are doing that to fight the government, it is in its offices. You understand that? And you're going to be affected by that. All right? We get all of us on the road trying to protest, but you come in my shop and you steal. You think I'm going to be happy and let go about that? You understand what I'm trying to say here? Let us understand that we are saying no to maybe some negative facts, but not against ourselves. Hey, listen to me. Even if you hate everything else, don't hate yourself. And by fighting your neighbor, that person who you would protest together with, that means you're hating yourself. Because those are the people that you should join hands now to fight the negative part of the government. All right? It's okay to to come out of the road and say, whatever you want to say, like road must go, this must stop, say no to this and this, but do not burn things down, do not destroy property, do not try to fight your fellows who should join hands together with you. Yeah. So, and that's why you see, instead of all of them coming to the roads, they tend to let you go out there, and then they are left behind protecting their businesses. It is not that we don't have the oneness, but it is because they know you're not thinking properly. Like, how can you just go to someone's business and break it down and steal everything? And maybe they are also fighting the same thing as you. And because you don't know, please let us stop that. Okay? Let us stop that. Honestly speaking, you can imagine how. Let me tell you something funny here. Tires, how about you check them positively? How about they are used to as solid what call it, yeah, solid propellant, if I'm not wrong. They actually used to propel in combination with liquid oxygen. So you can also think about, they are used to make fuel. All right, so it is not a must you think about the negative stuff that these things does. So before we sit down and think that our country is okay, at least thinking about what harm we are bringing to ourselves before the government brings its harm to us, man, it's enough. We need to hold hands but not destroy ourselves, not destroy our friends, not destroy our neighbors. And disagreeing politically does not affirm that you need to destroy someone physically. That is not right. So if we can change from that, and then we put our hands together, we join ourselves, we can say, yeah, it's okay to be on the way, walk along the way, even block vehicles from moving. There is no big harm done to that. But now burning the vehicles down, really? Stealing from houses, really? Destroying windows and doors and doing every bad stuff? That doesn't add up. That doesn't even count to people who have senses. That doesn't even come to bring any solution. So, and we fear to say this because absolutely, number one thing you'll do is what? Block that account of that person who have said it. Please go ahead and block this. But I'm gonna tell you this. You will one day have a child, and the environment you're making today, God will make sure you repay that. Okay? Just go ahead and do what you want to do, but at least I have told you this is not right. Destroying your fellow citizens' property, it's not right. You know what? Go to that government office, block their entry, be there, even get in there. It's okay because you're trying to block whatever they are doing wrong. But now going to your neighbor's shop, stealing everything, are you even having your senses right? Man, let's stop that. I know we can stop that. Think about what America is doing. Like, even Americans themselves are fighting for other countries' rights. Can you? Hey, look at me. Can you? If you're a Luya and a Luo, and maybe you're hearing that a Maasai is being oppressed, can you defend him or her? Can you? Think about that. And if you cannot, you need to think about what you want. So, will let us change. Like, we have people who are in grade school, universities, but I'm tending to think, what do they come out with if they are the ones who continue doing the wrongs in the society? What is really wrong with us in our country? Let us change for once. I'm sure if we demonstrate and protest, be full on the way, let's head to that state house, let's head to wherever, without destroying things. I'm not even sure anyone can do anything without even burning the tires. Just have some posters, some written boards, whatever you want. No one really can do harm to you. But if you try to start doing something weird, why not killed, abducted, and even done weird things? Why not? Reason with me for once. Do not come here to fight what I'm trying to say. In fact, right now I'm sure you may see someone trying to say that you're talking like you're from another country. Are you crazy? I am from here, and I'm not going to be out somewhere else. But at least what I'm trying to say is, use your senses. Let's use our senses. You'll destroy someone thinking you're stealing from a certain shop, and you find it's your cousin or your uncle's shop. What do you feel? And it is not a must you care for somebody because you're related to them. No, let's care for the humanity. That's all. Period.